topics that are popular right now. And I had a guy say, well, there's nothing wrong with asking a girl multiple times to go out. And I said, that's fine, as long as it's not 3 times right after she says no. And if she's told you to not ever ask again and you still do, there's a word for that. But sometimes guys just... One guy thought he could change my mind. And he says, well, you're nothing special. And I said, well, you're the 18th guy this month to ask me out, so either you have bad taste or you don't know what you're talking about. But I meet some weird people.
I used to be a bartender, and there'd be men waiting, hoping, at the time I didn't have a car, and they'd be hoping that they could take me home. And I would literally, I was just like, men just don't have a clue. Their pride is, their ego is, you can never hurt it. If you shut them down, they can change their mind.
Or they kill you. There's always
that too. Or they'll just...
And I had a guy try to make it very clear that I can change your mind. And I said, I've been asked out by over 100 people in the last 10 years. I've never gone on a date, and I have no inclination of getting married.
Yeah.
And he said, well, maybe your standards are too high. And I said, well, some of my coworkers got shot through a restraining order, or they're hiding. So maybe you need to raise yours. I mean, every 10 minutes in the U.S., a woman gets killed by whoever she lives with.
It's scary.
Just because you're a famous TikTok or a OnlyFans thing does not mean you won't be killed on camera.
Well, anything that... I just believe if you're putting your body out there in any type of way, that's just what the menu now... It's not like the world has changed. It's, if anything, it's gotten worse. So, when they act surprised that they get these followers, and not that I'm saying it's their fault, but it's just like, if you're scared, I would call it a quits. Be like, yeah, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm living in fear at this point, and I'm not enjoying my life.
I learned a few questions to ask potential creepy people, so I can size them up pretty fast. What religion do you belong to, and what you believe women's roles are in relationships? I have yet to find a guy that's passed both. Yeah. Religion tells me pretty quickly what they think about gender.
Yeah.
And any response to the question what women's roles are in relationships, anything that isn't, she decides what she wants and what she doesn't, is the wrong answer.
Yeah.
I had a guy claim that he could make me into a trad wife, and I said, I know what a trad wife is. And my grandmother was one. So, no. I don't know what it is with guys. I think it's all men.
No, men are, they just got spoiled all their lives. Men just got told that they were superior, they're on this earth for a reason, and they ran with that, and it's just, physically in their heads, they are like, we are nothing without them.
Of course, then one of my coworkers, she idolized Joe Goldberg, and I'm thinking, Joe Goldberg.
Oh my God.
And I said, stay as far away from men as possible. You are a liability.
Yeah.
There's a word for women attracted to killers. Even though I have written to one killer in my life. Yep. But I like true crime. It's not to start a relationship.
Just out of curiosity, you got questions asked.
But I know a lot of people, they are weird. I don't know what it is, but men, it's all men. If they're not doing it, they're enabling it.
Yeah.
You watch, if a guy harasses a woman anywhere, no guy stands up, nothing.
Yeah.
I had a guy scream bloody murder at me in Echo Park a few days before Christmas, screaming death threats. And one guy, 2 minutes later, after it had ended, mentioned something. Like, there were men around. Like, what is the problems? Not that I need a guy to come to my aid, but...
No, but I mean, a lot of women I feel like a lot of women speak up for other women. It's sad because, I mean, they go through it too. They're just like, since nobody speaks up. But yeah, I agree. The men